And we are live. Hello folks, welcome to part 30 of Sonadow Play Ace Attorney. Joining me as per usual is my lovely girlfriend I IMShadow007. Say hello, hon.
Hi everybody.
And today we are starting the final case of the final game of the original trilogy.
Bridge to the Turnabout.
Now before we start, I noticed someone on Twitter mentioned us playing Apollo Justice and the other two games.
Yeah.
But the problem is, those games, for whatever reason, are not available on PC or any current console. They're only available on the 3DS, which is impossible to stream with. And they're also, you can only get an emulator, and I don't know how to work emulators, so...
Yeah, so I would love for Capcom to release an HD trilogy of those games.
But that is sadly not to be as of the making of this stream.
Yeah, and believe me, we would love to play Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice. Believe me, we would love to, but it's impossible. Sorry.
And we will get around to the Great Ace Attorney at some point, but for now, you know, after we finish this case, we want to give Ace Attorney a break.
Yeah, because it takes a lot out of us for voicing the characters.
Yeah, because what we do every bi-weekly is essentially a two-person play.
And not to mention, because there's only two of us, having one male actor and one female actor, and we voice so many characters in different ranges, it tires us out.
Exactly. So after we finish up this case, we will be taking a break from Ace Attorney. We'll still stream, but something that doesn't involve us voice acting. Anyway,
yeah.
Let's begin.
Shichishito, the treasured Karine village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, the illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Hey, Nick!
Yeah? What is it?
You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you?
Sure. You are a spirit medium, after all.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up.
Pearls?
So, that's what we need to get on the special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick.
Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's the New Year's issue of Occult, Winter Spiritual Location Special.
You have a question for me, Solarman? Alright, go ahead. Oh, Pearls looks so happy.
Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true.
I'll say. It sounds more like a scam to me.
It's at a spiritual tree called Hazukura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. That's perfect for training.
Now I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Reservations? Are you serious? Would it be okay if I make you a fan button if you want to know more and what I can tell you more since I made one for her? What's a fan button?
Oh, DeviantArt. You know those like I'm a Starlight Twilight Sparkle fan. I'm a Sons of Shimmer fan. Like those little button stamp thingies.
Oh, right. Yeah. I know what they are. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they made one for me. So yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us.
Yeah. And I signed up for this special course.
That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway.
Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Ugh.
Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff.
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old.
Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV.
That's funny.
So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura Temple?
No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall.
Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. Pussy.
You and me both, Phoenix.
Pussies.
Shut up.
I live in Scotland. I'm used to the cold.
What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful?
Did someone say scam? We're gonna be rich, Lumpy! Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine. This nun.
Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick?
This girl. It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me.
It can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Have I ever encountered Nessie? No, not yet. Although take my advice, don't swim in Loch Ness, even in the summer. It's very cold. You have to be a very experienced swimmer.
You'll die of hypothermia.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick?
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazukura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly?
Yes! Oh, thank you, Mr. Nick! You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Oh, cult. New Year's issue received from Pearls.
Thank you.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to be there. I just had to BC for myself. What? Who wrote that?
I just had to BC. What?
I just had to before Christ? I just had to before Christ see for myself.
But I just had to see it for myself.
Yeah. Who this nun really was. It does sound like a name that for someone that would go to Hogwarts, Dahlia Hawthorne.
To be fair, though, this happens a lot in a lot of text-heavy games where there's a lot of typos, and grammatical errors, so it's not common.
It's so cold here, Nick!
An accurate representation of the cold in the winter.
Shut up!
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change.
As you wearing an only suit?
Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training.
Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can make out what she's saying.
Wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazukura Temple. Burly.
Well, well, well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold.
What's with the past? Oops.
Well, we are high up in the mountains after all.
Fun fact about this character, she was so short in the original trilogy because they had to make her sprite shorter because of cartridge space limits.
No way.
Yep.
In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please, follow me inside.
But thank you.
I was starting to think I would pass— Oh, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini.
Bikini?
That's right! Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course.
Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health.
Want to know something hilarious? I never played the game or seen the anime of, so you doing the voice dubs for these characters makes me think they're the actual voices.
Well, they are, to be fair.
Not bad.
Don't blame me if you become one of those who channel.
Not bad considering it's dubbed by 2 people.
Yeah.
Reckless? What? Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get reservations.
Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Talk.
So what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh my. You don't even know that?
Forgive him, sister, for he knows not what he is saying.
Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you.
Wow, she must have gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe.
So what exactly is this special course?
You must be incredibly devoted to being interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you had to sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water.
In the words of Billy Connolly, fuck that.
I agree. It's February now, right?
No, it's November.
You have to be careful this time of year.
No, it's November. An unusually hot November.
If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia and you might even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear?
How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that! I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way.
You mean it? Oh, I knew it! That makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out.
Iris?
The cute little girl in the photo! She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That kind of sounds like
Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all this way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Anyway, Iris is in the Inner Temple preparing for this evening.
Inner Temple?
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now?
So she's in the Inner Temple, huh? All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, come on, I'm freezing my bollocks off here.
Hey, it's the Magatama.
Yeah, a very fucking big Magatama.
The main hall. I think it's even colder in here.
Yeah, no surprise since the floor is wooden.
Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum!
Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes, too. I love mashed potatoes.
So do I.
What a cute little acolyte. Greetings to all of you.
Hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale.
Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too?
Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
You're Miss Elise Denin!
Yes, that's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick?
I see it now. Zavari! A fortune teller?
I've got all your books, Miss Denin.
What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise.
Of all the villains for Nick to copy, he copied Look at Me!
Yes.
Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Do you even know who this is?
Actually, yes, I do. Well,
do.
An author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books.
Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books.
It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart's being purified.
It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle.
Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book.
Wow, it must have been a really great story.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick.
Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say.
An apprentice? Sorry,
he calls himself... Oh, no, it's you. He calls himself Larice. Larice Donham. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Larice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. Why'd you come to Hazukura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow! I can't wait to read it!
Rose is completely taken with her.
I wanted to evoke with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
So is that why you're dressed like you are?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's really a sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well.
I want a staff like that.
You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know.
Maybe we'll find one like that up here in the mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one.
Are you trying to get me killed?
Maybe.
Well, you have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help me too, Pearl?
Yes. I want to help with whatever I can.
Rose looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then.
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend.
Huh? But
Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be a help to you. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we?
The inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple.
Thank you.
okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
All right. Let go.
Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go?
I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out.
Oh, right. I think her name is Iris?
Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find.
Hey, a snowmobile. Can we examine that?
Oh, look! It's one of those snow motorcycle things.
Most people call that a snowmobile, you know.
Snow motorcycle things. Snow blowmobile, same thing. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like that on this wind slowmobile. Or maybe she'll give me a ride on this blow snowmobile.
Maya, were you dropped in your head? Ugh, I told you, it's snowmobile!
All right, let go.
That's a pet peeve of mine, to be honest. You tell someone what it actually is and they keep getting it wrong.
That's mine too. There's the bridge.
Dusky Bridge.
Yep, Dusky Bridge.
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick.
Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us.
Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing really fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm just not very good with heights.
Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge.
Alright, now I'm convinced you're trying to get me killed.
What? Me? Never. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! I might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights.
Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge.
Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing.
No, it ain't!
Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check this out.
Ugh. Why isn't there another way across?
Tough shit, Nick!
And yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I don't have a fear of heights.
Though it's kind of funny how, like, Phoenix is scared of dying yet in this game, and later games he's got like near-death experiences, so...
Yep.
Wow! That bridge is shaking like jello in an earthquake!
Mm-mm.
And at least half of the wood on the rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like a board left on it.
Wouldn't it be funny if Wright pushed Maya off the cliff as revenge? Hell no!
No! It's a 40-foot drop! What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap.
Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised, too. Ah. Yikes! That temple is in a bad shape. It looks like it could collapse at any time.
I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight?
This has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something.
A spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic, don't you think?
Alright.
Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh?
Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one.
Really? But I thought...
Pearl's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training.
So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering.
Anyway, the real training room must be behind that door over there. Yep. Definitely getting the feeling it's back there.
Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door.
Excuse me, but who are you?
You're...
Hi there! We're just looking around, so we're going to be staying here for tonight. Huh? Is something wrong? No! It's nothing. I wonder why she spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick?
Did you say something, Maya?
Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Please excuse me. I have some chores to attend to.
Oh, hey, Ark.
She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick?
That girl. It can't be, but...
Huh? The poster. Or wall scroll, I mean.
A hanging scroll. Doesn't look that... Ah! What is it? What did you scream like that?
The scroll! It's my mother.
What?
It's Misty Fey, the master of the Korean School of Channeling.
Nope, can't say I've ever seen Ruby. Are you sure?
Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition.
So that's what the mark means. What is it?
Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face.
Maya.
Poor Maya.
I know.
The drawer? Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking.
Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick.
Yeah. Let's say...
The door?
Yeah, Maya. Let's just go with that.
Yeah. The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me.
What do I look like, a locksmith? I can't.
Maybe. Oh. You've been in a kind of bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Savari! I know what it is. IRIS. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Yep, Ark, we're having fun. Sad this is the last case, though.
Hey, could be worse. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Come on.
A bunch of musty-looking blankets and bedding sets piled up here. I wonder why they're even here in the first place. Take a wild guess.
It's because all spiritual training is done under the supervision of a nun. I wonder if Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train.
But if they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place?
Let's go back to the bridge. Dusky Bridge, we must go. Very slowly. Phew, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you're looking green. Are you feeling all right?
Ooh.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, you! Wait up!
Huh? You think he's yelling at us?
He must be. There's no one else around. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way!
Hi, Larry.
Hello, Yahari. Ah.
Hey, I know you. You're...
Whoa! Sorry, gotta run! See ya!
Get back here!
Hey! Wait a minute! Oh, god damn it. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Laurie Stoneham. Liar! You're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts.
I
Shut
love his
up.
theme. I love his theme.
I'm Maurice! And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge!
So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Everybody say it with me. When it smells.
It's usually the butts.
Buzzing!
So, what are you doing with the last name Donim? Well, I wanted to start over again, with a clean slate.
A clean slate?
You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask case. Yeah, unfortunately my voice actor remembers it too, with very bad memories.
Oh, hush.
After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it, the Book of Destiny!
The Book of Destiny? Do you mean?
The Magic Bottle by Miss Elise Stoneham! It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle! My heart felt cleansed! I was saved! Maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle.
Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too.
She's the most wonderful person I've ever met! I'll follow her anywhere, man!
Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady.
You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret! What?
Stalker! Ooh. Wow, that's a beautiful photo.
Took it in secret? She's looking right at the camera.
Yeah, I know.
You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. Thanks, you fucking pervert. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Trying to tell us something, Larry?
Excuse you? Talk about a bad case of denial.
Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't the only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make the whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder.
It looks like you saw some down your heart.
It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me ended, and something else began.
Oh, Larry, it sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunham.
No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this.
All right, back to the main hall.
Yeah, please.
Oh wait, go back to Larry. Do you mean Iris? Present Iris.
Oh yeah, her, my little Iris.
She's really pretty.
This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women?
Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. Basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change.
Everyone! Hey, Pearly! Dinner preparations are complete! Please come quickly to the main hall! Alright, I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to get to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. Okay. Boy, am I stuffed.
You sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance.
That's very true.
Yep. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk.
For example, I learnt this from, believe it or not, Top Gear of all things. Arctic explorers need to eat 5,000 calories a day.
Wow.
Or as Jeremy Clarkson said while he was in the car, I don't think they mean traipsing along the Arctic in a slightly warm car while sitting down, but pays to be safe.
No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Well, let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 o'clock for lights out, all right?
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight.
Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
If you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we could read some books together.
Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Yes, I know I skipped the tag comment, we're voice acting while doing this, so I'm not going to answer every single one, because that would mean stopping constantly.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate you asking questions, but we're kind of doing a let's play and voice acting here, so...
I mean, feel free to ask questions, but don't ask them all the time, please.
Yeah, please. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me?
Ah, I'd love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Donim. So, Larry, what are you going to do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. And what the hell are you doing in the mountains? You can't stand the cold, but you're going up in the freezing cold mountains to freeze your ass off.
He's simping!
While you're painting pretty pictures.
He's simping. He's simping. Larry, there's something you must know. Simping ain't pimping.
I totally hear you there.
Miss Elise? So, for example, how do you read this?
It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word.
Oh, okay. And what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast.
What kind of a book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm gonna wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Sounds like a plan.
I join you.
It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Ugh, why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room?
Mr. Wright?
Ah!
Oh, Mr. Wright?
Oh, Miss Donham, are you going to use the bathroom too?
No, but have you seen Pearl?
No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to go to your room.
I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me.
Miss Elise Donham, a woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is...
Oh,
speak of the devil. Ah! Sister Iris!
good evening.
The really mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her, and maybe get some answers. You're Sister Iris, right?
Yes.
So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple?
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
So you never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department?
No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. But I don't see any sight locks. So I guess that means she's not lying.
Please don't stare at me like that.
What kind of a place is this anyway? I heard it's for trading to increase your spiritual power or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit it is a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people, who doesn't help anyway. I hate it.
Really? So then why stay in a place like this?
Ah!
Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it was so late. I had to go and ring the bell for lights out.
Yeah, Ark, I enjoy doing the silly cases as well. We had a We had a real fun time doing the third case of this game.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's almost 10 now, huh?
Mr. Wright?
Yeah?
If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
So what, it's a dream catcher? Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Wait a minute, Sister Iris.
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I... have we ever met before? Five? Iris?
Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow.
So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try and talk with her again tomorrow. What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard! That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there! On the ground! Miss Donin! I just stepped on something soft.
Hey! Don't step on my tummy like that!
What are you doing lying in the snow?
I was passed out. What do you think?
So that blood-curdling scream was you?
Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police!
Is there even a phone in the main hall?
No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right?
I didn't bring it with me.
Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can!
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't hurry, Iris will...
It's further than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Mai what happened too. Ah! Dusky Bridge! It's burning down! What the hell happened? What are you doing here? Ah! What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry. It's Larice. We've got bigger issues here. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya's safe. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous, Nick. Wait. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. No! Nick! Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night.
We still going. There's part 2 of this investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, Phoenix fell from a 40-foot drop.
And lived. Oh, that's handy.
Yeah.
Who could that be at this time of night?
Hi, Edgy.
Oh, it's Edgeworth. Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry! It's Maurice! Maurice Donan! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Oh, wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What happened? Tell me! Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you've gotta come back! You're the only one who can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help! Alright. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center! Please! Hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. You're late, Edgy! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. What, Concorde? Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is... Maya, and Iris... Huh? Say something, Edgy! Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Donan. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. 2 days from a 40-foot drop. What a tripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris. And here I was convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other? He couldn't possibly be asking me what I think he is, could he? I'm begging you! Iris's trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're the only one. You're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem filling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Thank you!
Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. What are you, James Bond? I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Larice said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he'll be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. What, he's got COVID?
Oh,
That's what it sounds like. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Oh, I love the detention center theme of this game.
Oh, me too.
Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have a distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazukura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing in that temple then?
I've committed some sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there and why I continue to train to purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but... I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you didn't go, because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The Cyclops. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. So do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was resolved the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I'm
certain that the thing that the victim... I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. See you later, Ark. So please,
Bye, Ark.
Answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Donan?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycho-lock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that that's about all you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my... sorry.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes. At the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am, That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Hey, Gumshoe.
Oh, wow! It's you, Mr. Edgeworth! Ugh, Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year. Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess, you were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report in the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Professor... Excuse me! I thought Professor Godot was gonna get here...
Prosecutor Godot!
What?
You keep calling Godot Professor!
Oops! Cut! Alright, take it from the top. And action! I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Funny you say that because the actor who played Gumshoe in the anime had the same problem. Professor Edgeworth! Professor?
Well, it's obviously obviously a problem. Prosecutor Godot.
Let's talk.
I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple! Well, simple as simple does, as they say. A little Forrest Gump reference.
Don't you mean stupid as stupid does?
I'm as stupid as a stupid does. Oh, you've got no idea how much I missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here, in this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. If not, I may have to talk to this bikini lady, I mean decisive witness myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yup, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. A helicopter?
Yeah.
Or is the altitude too high for helicopters? What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again. Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. Oh, that answers my question.
Yep.
No one's going to be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did the bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? So who is this Prosecutor Godot? There, did it first time. I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but but no one can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is! After all, you know who isn't right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. You're telling me that the bridge caught on fire due to a bolt of lightning? Yep, last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Thank you.
I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
Let's go to the main hall. Main gate, I mean.
Yo, Edgy! What took you so long? I'm so cold my brain's turned to sherbet. Well, that wouldn't be hard. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec! Hold it! Objection, pal! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain. But one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney! Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor. That's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Try saying that 3 times fast. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. Just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It's rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her! Someone else did it! I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. Oh, you have no fucking idea, Larry.
Fuck you, Larry.
Do some studying. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that, I'd be a very rich prosecutor. It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much, you know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Funny you said because Iris and Dahlia, they're named after flowers.
Yep. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost! Get back in your chartered jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die! Whoa!
Dude!
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. As I suspected, psycholocks. I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
If we present our attorney's badge, we get like half an achievement. There's a continuing achievement, so present her Therese badge.
Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you've got to do it. You got to save my little Iris. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Back to the main hall.
Hey, hello there. So, how you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Huh? Who's this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My! A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome.
Does every woman I encounter want to simp for me?
Yes! I can vouch for that.
Of course you could.
If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy.
Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I was starting to get goosebumps.
God kill me. Ugh. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Ho! You got the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11 o'clock. No! I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie.
I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground.
Jesus, for Ace Attorney standards, that is brutal.
Oh. It's tame compared to Dual Destinies.
Yeah, I'm talking about the original trilogy.
Even so, the other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword.
Yeah, that's why Dual Destinies is the only Ace Attorney game that's got an M rating.
Yeah, for blood.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was! Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack in the middle of a courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw.
This music's giving me Pokemon vibes.
Yeah, this music gives me Okami vibes. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out.
Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural?
The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. as the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I have got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back?
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass.
Oh, I can sympathize. In the winter, my back gets pretty sore.
Ugh.
You see, people think being tall is always a great thing. It ain't, because you usually result in a bad back.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what height you are, you could be 5'2" or 6 foot, you'll always have the same amount of vertebrae in your spine. So if you're taller, those vertebrae are more stretched out, resulting in greater back pain.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the troubles of signing up for the special course...
Special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not! You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started a training session in itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear. That's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she's a mystic Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister. Oh, you mean Little Pearl! That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl.
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since last night! She's nowhere to be found!
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back!
A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone? As they say, the plot thickens.
Let's see. Do we have to do anything here? Iris' profile.
You said you went with Maya to the training hall at the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens.
Let's see... Examine the paper on the left. There.
There's more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah! What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra-important clue! A super special clue! I suppose I should read it myself, then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter.
Interesting.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like that.
Ouch. To the courtyard! Yikes.
And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir! I'll make sure it flows out like the water from a tap! Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your runny sprout leaked over the years? Runny spout leaked over the years.
Let's talk to you.
The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Donin. Her entire past, up until she won the writing award last year, is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. It's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth! That just happened to be the room that Elise Donin was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword? Now then, Detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple.
Oh.
Whee! At 10 p.m. after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazukura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came to that I'm actually a prosecutor. I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. Oh great, it's the Canadian judge again.
And if Godot's not a commission to not be prosecutor, there is still one more person.
Indeed. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya.
Let's examine. Let's examine the place. The statue?
So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. It sure is. It's called a shishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the shishito too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints that we got from a younger nun, the defendant. The fingerprints are on the murder weapon. What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health.
There's a staff on the ground, too.
What's this? It looks like a wizard staff. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Donan. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes? What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it! The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. Mahogany. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims.
To the detention center.
I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Ah, there we go.
All right, Iris. Magatama.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
Right, you. Magatama.
Take that!
And this will be the first time we get to hear, Edward's speech bubbles.
Yep. Since I've been handed this case, it's my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes, you said that you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much you couldn't even leave your own room?
The note to Iris.
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris?
Why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? That's one. What is the evidence? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Probably both. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I thought the letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different.
Huh?
Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much. Especially from a friend of his. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
Was it this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the Inner Temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall... I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some signs of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win that so you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
It's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is. But he has no idea who I am.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Stonen with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last night, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there! I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night! The plot thickens, as they say. To Heavenly Hall.
Heavenly Hall? Sounds like a music album name.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got
Examine the flags.
We got some flags.
Oh, look! Take a look at the pictures and the flags.
Let's see, we got the UK, Ireland, South Korea, Greece, Switzerland, Japan, the US, France, Germany, Canada, Russia, Great Britain again, Italy, America, Japan, and Switzerland.
Wow.
What, I did geography in school. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though. Oh yeah, the apartment we blew up in Saints Row 3 by accident. Sorry.
Oh god.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh! Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said! I got an objection, pal! Whoa, what the... Edgy! You dirty rat! Gumshoe, you oaf! I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You watch too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Oh.
Examine the flags.
What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? I do remember when I was in elementary school. It was the year of the Olympics. We all drew different flags. If I remember, the flag I was given to draw was China.
It's cool.
Well, Oh, yeah! You were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Larry, I'm going to kill you. Be quiet already! I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends.
Let's talk.
Oh, achievement unlocked. I hate childhood friends.
Yep. Let's talk.
That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunch boxes are masterpieces too, pal! Anyway...
Let's talk.
What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why are you down here in the first place? Come on! I'm an artist! I was looking for a good place to sketch! This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds like the Scottish Highlands. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. Oh, come on. Especially after some jackass blew it up in a jet!
Oh, Gumshoe.
One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Why would you drink hot water? What is this, invasion of the body snatchers?
Oh, God.
Listen to me. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth! Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. No, you're not. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm going to ask for him. You already asked that girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell you how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. No, Nick would probably smack you.
No.
He'd never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Again.
Larry, are you sure your real name isn't Glenn Quagmire?
Hey, giggity. Who else but Larry?
Oh, God! Now, why do I imagine when Seth MacFarlane voicing Larry?
Oh, for God's sake.
It fits so well with Quagmire's voice.
He'd never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Giggity. Happy?
Yes.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous.
Are you fucking serious?
I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? Why is he talking like Glenn Quagmire? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him into the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh, I think the question is, who was I doing? Giggity-giggity-goo!
Oh my God!
Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about?
With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay. Chill out. Alright, anyway. Chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. Uh-oh.
Alright, you. Magatama.
3. Oh, come on.
Same thing.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say?
Oh, we talking?
Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days? Especially with him.
Alright, you. Gamatama.
Magatama Bama.
Gubatumu.
Big green thing.
Magatama, motherfucker.
Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Alright, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, ding! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then...
it was on fire! The bridge was on fire!
Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth!
There's still 3 psycho logs remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Where you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? What do you mean there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
The map. The temple map.
This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
I feel like Sonic is Edgeworth, and I feel like Phoenix is Sonic and Edgeworth is Shadow. I could see that.
Yeah, although, truthfully, he's more Phoenix, I'm more like Maya.
No, I mean, he's talking about, like, Phoenix as... I think he means, like, as in Sonic and Shadow from the Sonic games.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yes.
Objection! That contradicts the evidence!
Oh, my God.
Why am I friends with this guy again? Well,
Your Honor, that testimony is bullshit.
Your Honor, that testimony is bullshit. Well, how about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. We'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room, the temple, so then, where were you?
You don't know that. I was in my... You don't know that I wasn't in my room.
So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious.
And Eggman's the judge? Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, my God.
I declare the defendant guilty.
Oh, my God.
I cannot do Eggman's voice for shit.
No, if Shadow's Edgeworth, it'd be objection.
Objection. That evidence is bullshit.
Yes.
Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning strike Dusky Bridge from was here.
Heavenly Hall.
Then Amy is Maya.
For God's sake, guys, are you trying to make a whole Sonic Ace Attorney cast?
Probably.
The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Why would it be hanging around in this old shack? It's freezing cold. There's no electricity and it could fall apart at any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know that there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
God. Uh-oh.
In other words, you've just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at the cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call affaire de corps.
I think you would mean affaire de corps. Could it be that you were waiting for someone?
Oh no! You're really one scary guy, you know?
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
Iris.
There's only one person you'd wait in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before! Don't call me Larry!
Okay, I'll call you Yahari, which is your original name. The person you were waiting for was Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? You have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris.
The note for Iris.
Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back! You're embarrassing me! What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself!
Oh!
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter that says salutation here?
Well, that's what it said in my book, Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that! That's where you're supposed to write Dear Iris!
Oh, I'm so sorry!
Simpin' ain't pimpin', bro!
Anyway, so you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag! Threatening a young lady like that?
Wait, hold up.
What now, pal?
What are you talking about with what threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed.
That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burned so hotly it could melt the snow on this mountain.
Oh, then what is this secret you mention?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it?
I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About her hot and sour bittersweet love affair? Alright, why did you send a love letter in a businesslike manila envelope?
Give me a break, it's not my fault. I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh!
Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's cause Edgy gave me that scary look of his.
What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what you went to... That's where all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, Detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible.
He's right.
Larry! What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone!
What was this something incredible you saw last night?
You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was this incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Oh, God damn it. Are you fucking serious?
Son of a bitch!
Are you fucking serious?
No!
Oh! Now, knowing Edgeworth would probably just be like, no!
Yeah.
Does this mean
Sir?
Does this mean I have to do this all over again?
Why are you glaring at me like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
I'll shoot you in this case. I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand.
And that will be for next time.
Fucking hell, forgot how long the investigation was in this trial?
Yep.
Oh, my throat! It doesn't help that, for that last part, all three characters I was voicing were shouting. Even Edgeworth.
Yeah. And so, tune in next time for the trial segment. And don't worry, you'll be seeing a certain prosecutor soon.
Yep, that we will.
God, I miss her.
Yeah, I bet Edgeworth doesn't.
And I miss voicing her too.
I bet. Alright, well, that's it for this week. Join us next week where we'll probably be finishing off Saints Row 3 since all we've got left is Killbane.
Yep.
Anything to say before we sign off?
Nope, that was fun.
Yeah, it was. I can't believe we're on the last case already.
I'm gonna miss this series so much.
Well, if they ever release the other trilogy on console or PC, we can stream it. And hell,
hey, Capcom, release Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice HD trilogy, please.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't gotten around to that.
At the very least, make a 3D Apollo Justice.
That'd be cool.
Like, please.
Alright, folks, well, thanks for tuning in this week, and join us next week for Saints Row the 3rd. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, bye.